I'd like to clarify a couple of things for the record. Part of this overspending is definitely the result of mismanagement. I admit it, and it's not, it's embarrassing. But part of it is lack of adequate federal funding in key areas such as the health of the American citizens living in Puerto Rico. Let me just give you an example. Under the Medicaid program, Puerto Rico is entitled to get about $350 million a year. Now with the Obamacare in place, the additional funding given by the Affordable Care Act, Puerto Rico is getting about $1.2 billion a year from the federal government to take care of the medically indigent in Puerto Rico, American citizens. Oregon, which has similar population to Puerto Rico, gets $5 billion a year. Now tell me, you don't need to be an economist or a CPA to know that the huge difference between $1.2 billion a year and $5 billion a year. Wouldn't that help Puerto Rico's fiscal condition? So that's just an example. And my other comment has to do with growth. We're all about growth. Puerto Rico is not going to grow when its government is failing, when its government has become an impediment to growth, when its government is not even, it owes contractors from the private sector over $2 billion. We need to stabilize the government so that Puerto Rico grows. And talking about growth, I have to remind everybody here that the last two territories that became states, Hawaii and Alaska, within 10 years, each doubled their economy. So if we want growth, let's change Puerto Rico's status. Thank you, Chairman.
Ranking Member.